Want a cookie, bud? This is Buddy. That's Buddy. Come on, bud. You slap it all over my hand. This is Piney Prepper Bill. I'm out here at, I think it's called the Webb's Mill something forest. It's just a little thing that goes, it's out here in the middle of nowhere off the road. It took me a while to find it, but just a little walkway out here. Haven't posted in a while, been busy. My wife ended up in the hospital. I had health issues. We had somebody living at the house with us for a while that, you know, you got to be careful with family, you know. Went to post videos, had problems with my computer, and I'd be editing, and then I couldn't upload, then I couldn't get onto YouTube, then my editing software locked me out, and I had to update, and my computer updated and screwed me up. That was a pain in the ass. And then got involved with a friend of mine doing a reunion thing with a band, and that fell through. But while that was going on, found another guy and for a singer, and he was doing country stuff, so I was working with him for a while, and that took a shit. And because of that, I got hooked up with another band. But with the health issues, my back, and being misdiagnosed with Lyme's disease, you do not want Lyme's disease. Went misdiagnosed, the doctor, I mean, you got to get tested a lot. I don't know if this is in frame or not, but you got to get tested a lot with Lyme's disease, and it doesn't always show up. And I got side effects from medication I was on for years that I should have been off of. It's pretty nice out here. It's not a real big, it's just a little teeny loop. But yeah, last year was one of the worst droughts we've had supposedly in 150 years. Conflict, lakes were dry. I mean, I saw docks, there's no water in the lakes. You know, and after our dog died a couple of years ago, I didn't want another dog. You know, the pain, you know, going through a dog when they don't live that long, and I don't do well with that. I don't. And then, you know, our neighbor got a dog. Somebody moved and sold their house and wanted her, here, take the dog. I don't want the dog anymore. A little white dog. I don't know if you watched my old videos with Cody. But when I was building the chicken coop, Cody would come over from next door and hang out with me, and then didn't want to go home. She'd come take the dog, and an hour later, can't find the dog. He's at our front porch. So he was staying with us for a while. But he was sick. You know, the person that had the dog didn't want him anymore because he had cancer. Get rid of it. So she took it, was paying all the vet bills and everything, and then he died, and it was heartbreaking. And then we had somebody come stay with us for a while, and you know, they had the dogs. Like, oh, I can't bring my dog. Like, you can bring your dog. Well, that dog, main road over there. You know, his dog Diesel, he would go everywhere with us, and he didn't even want to be with his owner. He kept.
Hi, Diesel Weasel. Hey, buddy. What are you doing, Diesel? What are you doing?
Sneaking in, going into our room, sleeping with us. And he would open his door, the dog would take off down the driveway and chase me, so I'd have to stop the truck. I'm like, well, I got Diesel with me. And, you know, then he ended up moving after a year, and just found out Diesel died a couple months ago. And then people, you know, were dumping dogs. They dump dogs into Pine Barrens all the time. All the time. I don't... So I ended up getting, they found one in the forest. My wife brought the puppy home. It was a young dog, not puppy, but big dog. A lot of energy. And we were posting, you know, for the owners and all the different websites and all the animal shelters. And it's like, well, I guess, you know, maybe we'll keep the dog. It was just so much energy. The dog barked and chased everything. Chased a deer through the woods, got loose. I'm like, yeah, this isn't for us. But my wife was working at the forest at the time, at the main office, and woman there, they got kids, you know, and their teens and stuff, and they wanted a dog. They took the dog, perfect, you know. And then a couple months later, my stepdaughter's going to work, going down the road in the middle of nowhere, no houses, another dog. Brings him home with us. We're stayed trying to, you know, taking pictures, going up and down the road, trying to see if anybody's dog. Nope. And good dog, and I'm like, hey man, I don't know if I want to go through a thing with a dog again. I really don't. Look at somebody put a chair here. You sit down. It's nice out here. Not real big. I thought it was going to be bigger than this. I'm going to get a dirty ass. So we were trying to find the owners to this dog, and he was a good dog, and debating whether to keep a dog. I'm like, yeah, I don't know. So this woman said, look, you know, they rescue dogs, and you know, like, I guess they board dogs or try to, what do you call it, foster dogs. But they had a dog that was similar to Buddy, Old English Bulldog. And their dog died, and this dog was a lot like theirs. So we gave her the dog with stipulation, if the owners come, you know, you got to give the dog up. Well, after we gave the dog to her, I mean, we only had the dog for like a week. And I told my wife, I'm like, you know, this is a mistake. We should have kept him until the owners came or something, because that was the perfect dog. It kind of had like a little bit of spunk, and then was tired. Like, he would spend most of the day just following us, going for a ride in the car. Not real active, and that's my style, you know what I mean? But I wanted to go for walks and do stuff, and, you know, go for a walk with him. It's to the mailbox. We got a long driveway. And then he was, that's enough enough for him. But you know, told my wife, you know, we should have kept. Well, my wife called, and you know, if you want to get rid of Buddy, she's like, nope, we're going to keep him. We love the dog. Then evidently, you know, because we had a vet, we're going to take the dog to the vet on Monday morning. She took the dog on Friday. She took the dog to the vet. She's like, oh, he's got a bad heart. He's got a heart murmur, a 5/6 heart murmur. And he's supposedly humping the other dogs, which I don't know if that's true or not, because he didn't show any of that with us. So we took him back. And yeah, he got out of breath a lot. He wasn't doing good. And we were treating him real good, and then all of a sudden he started bleeding all over the place. Took him to the vet. He's got a prostate problem. Put him on pills. And then like holiday weekend, he started bleeding again. Took him to the animal hospital. There all day, all night. That was bad. So he had to have an operation. Put him on heart medicine. And the problem is he can't really be neutered or whatever you call it because of his heart. They can't put him under because he probably won't survive the surgery. So that was a problem. So they put him on medication for his heart, and they were going, because of his prostate, he was bleeding. He wasn't going to live long. And well, we had him for a year and a month, 2 months, something like that, and he passed away last week. But yeah, I was thinking about making some videos again, and I get busy doing stuff. And there's dragonflies everywhere out here. Everywhere. It's not bad out here. I saw this on the internet. Somebody posted it on the Pine Barrens page, and middle of nowhere. Well, it kind of is, but the highway's right there, and this is just a little teeny loop. You walk it in 5 minutes. So yeah, maybe I'll start posting videos again. A little bit of this, a little bit of that. And debating whether to get another dog. Every time a dog dies, I never want to get another dog. And then one would show up. We wouldn't get a dog would kind of find us. So we were going to wait until another dog just happened or showed up or got dumped in the woods, and we would take that dog. But now I'm kind of missing Buddy a lot, so wait a month or two. Wait a month, see how my wife's health's doing. Try and get my back a little bit into better shape. And then we'll look for another rescue. To me, they're the best dogs. Going to a shelter and getting a dog instead of going to a breeder. It's nice out here. Very nice. A lot smaller out here than I thought it was going to be. Can't read half of these signs. Can you read any of that? This phone's got different features. Sometimes when I put it on wide, it makes me look like I am fat, but it makes me look even fatter. I don't know. Who cares? So yeah, what are your thoughts on animals dying? How soon do you get another animal? When your dog dies, do you wait a month? You get one the next day? A year? I hate losing animals. I hate losing pets. Dogs are... I treat dogs better than I treat half my family. It is what it is. Yeah, it's pretty nice out here. Be real nice if you didn't hear all the frickin' cars on the highway out there. Yeah, a lot of mud out here. A lot of mud. Should have worn my big boots. So I'm just finishing up this little nature trail here. Short, very short, very short. I thought it was on a different road. I went all the way down looking for it. Nope. Wrong road. Wrong road. Now this is Piney Prepper Bill. And hopefully I'll make a video shortly. I'll talk to you later.
What are you doing, bud? What are you doing, buddy? Huh? It's crazy, buddy.